Girl, who are you playing with? You been on that new stuff. I've been on the same shit. Girl, why are you playing with me? I don't got the time for that. Might need me a refund. I'ma need that time back. You say you'll try, I've heard that line 1,000 times before. I'm not sad, I'm not crying. If you mad, that's fine, but I think that I should go. Why you tryna play me? You being a different you and I'm being the same me. You coulda had Gucci, but now it's so Navy. And your homegirl wanna date me, she shady, baby. Girl, why are you playing with me? Girl, who are you playing with? You been on that new stuff. I've been on the same shit. Girl, why are you playing with me? I don't got no time for that. Might need me a refund. I'ma need that time back.
Damn, why are you playing with me? You don't even...
Hey guys, so before I go into this video on the 5 tips of eating healthy and picking the best foods, I wanted to give a bit of disclaimer about the last video that I said that I was going to upload. So I said that I was going to upload a grocery haul, and I created the video. I was so happy, it was all done, and then I went to go and upload it, and it said that it was too long. So I was like, that's fine, I'll just cut some stuff back. So I ended up actually cutting it by 5 minutes, which is a lot, especially when I had like everything planned out. It was great, I loved it. And then cutting back 5 minutes really made a difference. So I tried uploading that about 6 or 7 times, and it just wouldn't upload. Like, I was so frustrated with it because it took me probably 6 days to record everything, because I kind of went to the grocery store 3 different days, and then I explained different foods different days. So I tried uploading it, it wouldn't work. So I was like, you know what, I'll try it another day. So then the next day after that, I was at work and I literally just dropped my phone accidentally into a dirty mop bucket. So my phone was just crashed, like it wasn't working. So then I hadn't uploaded my video to my computer. So when I got a new phone, like 4 days later and got it fixed, I had no video. So I didn't want to redo my grocery haul just yet because it took me so long to like put it all together and like videotape it all. So I didn't want to do it again just because I was kind of frustrated with the whole situation. So I wanted to switch my video idea, and now that's what I'm doing, the 5 tips of eating. So in case you guys see me looking down, I have everything written down that I like want to say. So I'm going to start with number 5 and then work my way down. Okay, so going to the grocery store with a list of what you want to buy gives you a greater chance of actually sticking to that list. So for me, I know if I go to the grocery store and I'm either hungry or I don't have a plan of what I'm going to buy, I end up trying to like go towards things that I'm more craving. So when you're trying to eat healthy, it's really good to have like a plan of what you want to buy. So every Sunday, I go to the grocery store, like avidly at 9 a.m. exactly when they open. And my mom and I do like our huge just grocery haul. I'd explained that when I made my first other grocery haul video. I always have a list of what we need to buy. It's pretty much the same every week. But when we go with a list, first of all, you stick to like your price point of what you want to buy. So it's always good to like always go for like the best deals and stuff, but then you also stick to what you've written down, or hopefully you do. I find this really good when I started trying to eat healthier, going with a plan and not going down like the chocolate aisle and like where all the junk food is. If you like kind of just pass that aisle and like you go with your plan, you follow that, read that off, and then you're out. It's also, one, it's faster because like you have everything written down, you save money, and then you're more prone to stick to that list of the healthy foods that you've chosen. So with foods that you enjoy, so this one's kind of fun because when I first started eating healthy, I started like transforming old recipes. So the first thing I remember doing is I used to be like a pasta lover. Like I loved pasta. Like Katie was like my life as a kid. Like I ate that all the time. And I remember when I first turned vegetarian, I wanted to try zucchini pasta. So being a pasta lover and then having zucchini pasta was like really weird, but it tasted so good. And it's just taking foods that you like and making them in a healthier way that's more enjoyable and more that fits like what you want to do. So like if you're wanting to eat healthier, it's so easy to just make like little switches. So for me, zucchini pasta was my first like big switch, and then I made, or I should say my mom made from a recipe that I asked her to do, was sweet potato lasagna. So that was so cool. Instead of using like lasagna noodles, be high in calories and carb if that's what you're trying to like avoid. Sweet potato lasagna is like so good for that. Another cool swap that I learned is another thing that I liked as a kid was cereal. And I have now found, it's called like puffed wheat, and it's just like, I think it's called Honeycrisp cereal. It's the exact same thing, it's just puffed wheat. Like there's no sugar added, there's nothing, it's just puffed wheat. My last like healthy swap that I have is bagels. So I used to love eating bagels. Everything, I think, because I live so close to Tim Hortons, I remember like each weekend my mom and I would always go to Tim Hortons and get like the everything bagels. So when I started realizing that bagels aren't always that healthy for you, I turned to making the Greek yogurt bagels, and I'm sure you guys have heard or seen something on it, but it's literally just Greek yogurt, some flour, I think it's some baking soda, and that's it. Maybe a bit of, yeah, there's salt in it, and that's it. You put like whatever you want. You can put like roasted garlic, poppy seeds, whatever you want, and it makes your own bagels. It's so much better for you. One, it's high in protein. Greek yogurt is very good for providing protein, and you just don't have, if you actually read bread labels and stuff, there's sugar added into it, and there's just additives that you don't need, preservatives that you don't eat in bread. So making it yourself is really easy, really simple, and it tastes a lot better, to be honest. So to kind of sum up this point as number 4, take foods that you enjoy. Let's just say burgers, for instance. So turning vegetarian was kind of a switch because I obviously wasn't eating meat. So another healthy switch that I made was taking portobello mushrooms and seasoning them and then grilling those on a pan and having that as your burger. So pretty much take the foods, if you're trying to eat healthier, take foods that you really enjoy, don't cut them out of your diet, just make a healthier alternative to what you're craving. So like chocolate, for instance, if your body's craving chocolate, you're probably not going to be able to crave that unless you have chocolate. So make something with cocoa, make something, like I really like sweet potato brownies or black bean brownies. You can make a healthier alternative for what you're craving pretty much for any food. Like chips, you could have popcorn, or you could have plantain chips. All these little healthy swaps will add up to you meeting your goal and eating healthier. So cooking your own meals. This is probably one of my best tips. Cooking your own meals, you know what's going into them. You know what it's being cooked with, like oils. When you go to restaurants and fast food places, most of the time your food's being cooked in oil and things high in fat. So if you're trying to eat healthier and you're trying to, let's just say you have like a physical goal, like you want to get slimmer or you want to get more fit, knowing what you're putting into your body is going to help you achieve that goal. So first of all, it's cheaper. Like if you are wanting to eat out all the time, it costs a lot of money. Making your own meals is so much cheaper than eating. But cooking your own meals, you know everything that's going into it. For me, like even at school, like I have never been to my school cafeteria. That sounds really weird, but I've never been to it. Like I just always pack my own stuff, and then in my locker at school, I have snacks in there. Like I just keep like granola bars in there. I'll keep like nuts, just really quick snacks for me, especially for before practice and stuff. But on road trips, I remember going to the cottage and I was always looking forward to getting McDonald's on the way there because the car was always packed with people, and like everyone bringing their own food would just take up space when you could just go to like a drive-thru and get food. Totally understandable. I remember last year I brought like my own like salad and everything, and honestly, 1, I felt better. Like since I've cut out fast food, I feel so good. 2, it's cheaper, and then 3, you know exactly what's going into your food. You really cannot trust what companies say is the macros. So like I know like now to restaurants and fast food places, it will tell you like the calories, the fat, pretty much the macros. you cannot trust that. Like, even working with food myself, I know that everything isn't exact. So being mindful of what you're eating and what goes into it will really make a difference if you are trying to achieve a certain goal. So with reading the label, you want to take into consideration everything that's on the label, but pretty much grammage or like what it's measured by. So when you're comparing, like, let's just say you're comparing granola bars, okay? Looking at how many grams is in each granola bar, well, one, be able to, you can see which one has more, which one has less. Comparing sugars and different things, that's a huge thing for me. I pretty much cut out all artificial sugars. I don't eat candy or anything. I try to eat all natural sugar. That's just me. So when I look for granola bars, I look at the sugar, like that's like the first thing I look at. So with the labels, you want to look at the grammage. Depending on what you're trying to cut out or eat healthier. So one thing you want to look at, yeah, cut out your sugar. Fat is another one. So if you're eating a granola bar that's like has nuts in it and stuff, it's obviously going to be higher in fat than something that's just like oats. But looking at the ingredients as well, if you see like sugar as the first ingredient or like a whole bunch of artificial colorings and flavorings, you should kind of think to yourself, what does artificial colorings and flavorings, what is that benefiting me from? Like when I look at foods and I just see artificial, I'm pretty much putting that right back onto the shelf. I kind of think of it is foods that don't have a nutrition label, so your fruits and your vegetables, those are the foods that you want to eat the most of because they're just the healthiest for you. Like when you walk into a grocery store, try to like buy from the outside and then work your way in, if that makes any sense. So you have like your fruits and vegetables are on your outside, you have your grains as your breads, and then you have like your frozen veggies and fruit, and you know, you have your milk, your cheese, your yogurt. Those are the healthy things. In the middle is all your processed crap. I shouldn't say crap because not all boxed food and stuff is bad for you. Like, I don't want to put out that like that thought because it's really not. But really reading your labels and seeing what's in the things that you're eating can really help for you to think, is this healthy for me? Is this benefiting my body? And then the last one was be mindful. So honestly, just always knowing kind of what you're eating and how you're feeling. You should always listen to your body. So, you know, if your body's craving something, maybe that means you should have it. Like for me, having like cheat meals, I guess, or like having treats can be hard because sometimes you honestly feel like, let's just say you want to get fit, you feel like if you have that treat then you're gonna get like off the wagon or something, but that's honestly not true. Sometimes your body, your metabolism needs that little bit of a treat to keep going. So one of the things that I want to add to creating your own meals is treats and your junk food. So eating out is not a bad thing if you do it in moderation. Like if you're eating out 4 days a week and you're having those other 3 days and you're still not eating like the foods that you need to power your body, you're probably not gonna be either meeting your goal or eating as well as you wish to. So I know hair swap, but I kind of just wanted to sum up the 5 things that I had to finish this video. So number 5 was create a grocery list. Number 4 was choose foods that you enjoy. Number 3 was cook your own meals. Number 2 was read the label. And number 1 was be mindful of what you are eating. So I hope that those 5 tips were helpful. I started eating healthy and kind of like wanting to better my diet. Those are the things that I looked at. If you guys want any more videos like this on like how I started implementing healthier tips and routines into my life, just comment down below and ask me. And my next video is gonna be a morning routine, which I'm really happy about and excited about. I honestly feel like my morning routine has changed my life so much, especially in the last year. So I hope that you guys will enjoy that video, and thank you for watching this one. Just to apologize again about my grocery haul. I really apologize about that. It wasn't my fault. Dropped my phone and then it wouldn't upload. So hopefully everything will be okay, and then I can re-record it, upload it, and give it to you guys. So thank you for watching and have a great day, guys.
Maybe if it's fire, I'll make time for that. I'll be faithful, Johnny Cash, walk the line for that. Otherwise, I'll just be single and I'm fine.